Welcome, everybody. Merry meet. This is your High Priestess, Lady Lisa. And this video is going to be on flame interpretations, on spell candles, and how to know if they're working properly, if they're not working properly, if they're failing, if they're not failing, just by the way the flame is going. So I'm going to show you a few candles, okay? And this is, I'm taught traditionally. I'm a natural born white witch, high priestess, 8th generational. Probably goes back further than that, but I only know about 8 generations. A disclaimer, if you hear any music in the background, I own no rights to it. So I'm going to teach you what I was taught traditionally, okay? So let's go look at some of these spell candles. Let me get out of this chair. I'm getting old. But that's okay, because old is wisdom. Now, if you can see, and I'm sure you can, I got a bunch of candles burning. Can you guys see? Let's see. I'm trying to see if you guys can see. Okay, I got more burning, but I just want to show you guys the difference. Now, we have this one that's kind of burning very slow. That's burning a little slow. That's burning a little slow, okay? And then you have some that are burning very brightly, dancing very high, and moving very quickly. Now, these were all kind of done on the full moon, which was Saturday. And look at this one right here. Look at the black. Now, can you see it? This one is not doing well. If you can see it. Look at that. I mean, it's burning bright the way it's supposed to be burning because you want your flame high and you want it dancing. And the quicker it burns, the faster the magic's working. But this is an unhexing candle. And it has a lot of residue, a lot of resistance. If you can see the black at the top. I'm not trying to get the phone too close because it's getting very hot. Okay, so as you can see, these were all lit at the same exact time. Okay, and you see that the flames are all different. Now, there's no air in this room whatsoever. No air. It's completely shut off from any type of air getting in here. So these flames are burning naturally without any interference. If we come over here, we got 3 going on over here. If you guys can see, let me see. Okay. Can you see? Got 2 burning here. The flames are dancing and they're burning very quick. These are 7 to 14 day candles. These were just done Saturday. It is Tuesday. They're burning very quick and the flame is very high. This one has some resistance and residue on it, okay? But that doesn't mean that it's going to fail because it cleared up, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. This one as well, as you can see, it's an unhexing, let me see, unhexing candle. And as you can see, that flame is nice and bright and burning and dancing. So that's an awesome candle, okay? So, again, you see all the flames, you see all the different flames and how they're working, you see that candle. So, with that being said, when you're interpreting candles, when you're doing spells, okay, from a high priestess that was taught traditionally, the higher the flame, the brighter the flame, the more the flame dances, the faster that the candle burns. That's the magic. It's burning better and it's burning faster. Now, if you get a low flame, That doesn't mean the candle is going to fail. It just means the magic is working a little slower. That's all. One of the candles I did the other night, the flame was lit when I left the room. I closed the door, I went to bed, I came back, the flame was out. And what happened was there was a little bit too much oil in the candle. And I had to pour a little bit of the oil out and light the candle back up, which did not disturb the magic because the flame wasn't blown out. If you blow the flame out, you're blowing the magic away. Period. I don't care what anybody tells you. It's a fact. But I didn't blow the flame out, so it didn't disturb the magic. I just relit the wick after I poured a little bit of oil out. You have to be careful when you're putting oils into your candles, because if you put too much oil into your candle, it is going to affect the wick. Now, it's not going to affect the magic, but it will affect the wick. Sometimes the wick won't even be able to be relit, so then you're going to have to do the candle all over. Now, there's a unhexing candle being done over there that I showed you, and it is horrible. It's the second one I've done for this person. Now I'm going to have to resort to the doom candle, because the hex the person has on her is absolutely horrible. It's horrible. And I know because I get inboxed every single day. So I'm going to have to resort to a skull and a doom candle, which I love to work with the doom candles. I only usually do doom candles when I'm unhexing or hexing someone. But where I get my candles from, which I only get candles from a certain witch that I've been getting from for decades, they're like out of stock. Like, there's so many people that are hexed in here in life, they're like in demand. So I ordered 200 of them, and they should be in any day now, and that's what I'm going to have to do, because that candle is horrible. It's the second one, and it's horrible. Also, here's another tip. You always want to have a reversible candle in your home. Always want to have a reverse candle in your home burning, okay? Because you're going to have black and you're going to have red. The red is going to destroy and send back whatever is being sent to you, whether you know it's being sent or it's not. And then hold on one second. Then what the red is going to do, the red is going to send it back, and then the black is going to protect you and clear it. So you always want a reversible candle burning in your home, okay? Remember that. Every single time the reversible candle goes out, relight it. Because what it's going to do is, when you're in the magic world, it's very easy to be attacked. It's actually worse than just being on the street and walking around. You get attacked very quickly and more in the magic world, especially if you don't know how to completely protect yourself. Me, I'm so protected and I'm so powerful. You can try your hardest. You can be the most powerfulest. You can be the most badass in the world. But I can guarantee you, you cannot touch me. Okay? But until you get to the point where I am in life, you are vulnerable for attack. So you need a reversible candle at all times in your home, just to be lit, so that anything that may be coming your way will be going back, and then you'll be cleared. The black will clear you, the red will send it back. That's another witchy tip, okay? And no matter how powerful you are, no matter how good of a spellcaster you are, like myself, no matter how long you've been doing it, sometimes candles need to be reworked. It's just the way it works. It does. That's why there's oils. I make oils for refixing candles. I make everything homemade in rituals, herbs, oils, everything. I do spell kits. I do spells for people. Very reasonable donations too. I mean, extremely reasonable. Like, outrageously reasonable, and they're guaranteed to work. And if something goes wrong with the candle, it's either because you didn't abide by the rules, or the hex is horrible. It's just a horrible, powerful hex. And then, you know, when you start little, sometimes you have to go to the most strongest resort, which I usually do. I don't usually play around with other unhexing candles. I usually just go right to a doom. But the doom candles are on reserve at the moment. So now what I'm going to have to do is go get the doom or a skull, but preferably a doom, and rework it, because it's burning horribly. It's just burning horribly. So basically, that's about all I have to say when it comes to candles. Remember, the higher the flame, the more the flame is dancing, the faster the candle is burning. That means the magic's burning faster. If you have a low flame, that does not mean the candle is a failure. It just means that it's just burning a little slower. You'll know when a candle is a failure by the way it looks when it's done. If you're starting to get black like that one all the way down the candle, it has to be redone. You just have to redo it. There's no ifs, ands about it. It has to be redone. So, if you like this video, if it gave you any type of clarification on flame interpretations, or the way a candle looks, or what's going on the top of the candle, next video I'm going to take a candle that is done burning and read it to you. And if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, you don't have to give me a thumbs down because you didn't like it. I don't do that. If I see a video and I don't agree with it, I don't give a thumbs down, because that person took the time out of their day to come on YouTube and teach. So I'm not going to give them a thumbs down just because I don't agree with them. So you can always subscribe, push the little bell button so you get alerts when I go on. And when I start building enough people, I'm going to go live and do Q&A answers. I'm a high priestess here in Philadelphia. I have my own coven. It's called Haven's Coven, named after my granddaughter. And I got witches being drawn, and it's going to be a very successful coven. Thank you, Mother Universe. So mo to be. And if you want to comment below, you can make any comments below. If I see them, I will definitely answer them. I'm not one to ignore people, even though I'm a very busy bee. And I do spells for people all the time. I'm a master spellcaster. I do private readings. I do parties. I run a successful group on Facebook. And I hope this video helped you out. And if it didn't, if you have any questions, please comment below. I will answer. Now, again, I'm teaching you the way I was taught by my ancestors traditionally. I am 42 years old. I'm about to be 43 next week. So I've been doing this all my life. So I'm teaching you traditionally, not from books, not from another witch, not from another person, from what I was taught. So if you like the way I teach, please subscribe, please give a thumbs up, and please push that little bell button so you can get alerts when I come on. And with that, love and light, peace, angels, protection, healing sent to you, and blessed be. Until next time, your High Priestess, Lady Lisa. Much love. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it.